everyone. Welcome. Today I've come out to a place called Battle Creek Cypress Swamp, I think is right. As you can see, we have these crazy trees here, cypress trees if you are not familiar with them, and they have these little things that stick up called knees, and you might be able to see those back there. Should make for an interesting photographic exploration. I don't know. I'm shooting film today. I brought my big 6x9 camera. If you'll recall, my Fuji GW690 or 690. I'm sorry. I'll be shooting Ilford HP5 rated at 200, so I can hold on to my highlights and my shadows. So it should be a fantastic day. I love shooting this thing, and it makes beautiful, beautiful photos that are resolution-wise, since I keep talking about that when I shoot film. Resolution-wise, the photos out of this 6x9 centimeter negative, it's a huge negative, are every bit the equal of the 46.5 megapixels my Z7 puts out. In fact, I might be able to get even more out of this. I mean, that's a lot of negative real estate space, so it does a beautiful job. You'll notice it's pretty sunny. There's no clouds, and that's one of the reasons I'm shooting at 200 on 400 speed film, because when I pull it like that, that's called pulling, it actually will reduce the contrast and allow me to fit a much wider gamut or dynamic range, if you will, onto the film, so I don't lose my shadows or my highlights. I've got basically 4 exposures, 8, but I always do 2 of each composition, so we'll have a total of 4 compositions. I hope. I may shoot it all, I may not. Doesn't matter. It's just fun to be out here. Anyway, let's get on with it, and I'll stop yapping, and yeah, let's do it. So I'm not sure if this trail is open. I know a bunch of the trails in here are closed today, but I got to this spot from another trail, so we'll see. They had a major flood here that wiped out a good portion of the boardwalk, and as you see, I'm standing here on this boardwalk, and I'll turn. This boardwalk goes off in both directions. Let's see what we can find. Listen, please subscribe. I need subscribers. I love subscribers. I like to have an audience. If you enjoy this, please subscribe. Also, give me the thumbs up. Nothing lets me know better that what I'm doing is working, is getting the thumbs up. I just came upon this this composition of one larger tree with a smaller tree in the background, and then a bunch of cypress knees. Those things that stick up out of the water. A bunch of cypress knees around it coming up, and then a lot of extra noise, which I think is cool. I mean, it's like, it's got these, I don't know if they're baby cypress or if it's some other kind of tree that's growing. I don't know how to actually tell that. Anyway, it has all these little tiny sticks sort of coming up out of the swamp, and the composition will have some nice light from the sun, and then one tree coming up this way, another one this way in the back, and it'll make for this sort of overall central composition. So I'll get set up to shoot this. Judging from what's going on here, I don't think I'm going to use a filter. Let me start metering and see what comes to me as far as exposure goes. Have my trusty Pentax Spot Meter 5. Love this thing. Shooting at 200 ISO. Okay. All right, yeah, it's a good thing I decided to shoot at 200 ISO today. Our difference is 7 stops, and that becomes a little problematic. I don't want to block up my shadows. So I'm putting the brightest point on the bark at zone 7. That should let all the rest of the highlights fall into line. And then I'm going to, I checked, I put the darkest blacks down at zone 1, but since I'm compressing by pulling, it should pull things tighter together and I shouldn't lose my blacks. At least that's what we're hoping. F16, 1/30th of a second, should give us exactly what we need. All right, here goes. Gotta unlock the camera. I've set up another composition, not unlike what you're seeing me stand in right now. I use the Viewfinder app, which helps a lot, so I don't have to pull the camera out of the bag and look through it. I've set up a pretty nice basic composition, and it basically uses these 2 trees here to frame this path going off into the distance. You can see these cypress knees sticking up, and I like the light that's on it, so let's see what we can pull out of it. Unlike the last one, this one's going to be a horizontal, and it will, as I said, have those 2 trees, the cypress and the old, I think that's an old oak that has died, framing the composition, and it ought to be a really nice shot. Okay, we're going to take it. I'm unsure entirely about the composition, but we're going to take it anyway. Off we go. Oh, gotta unlock it. Lens cap gone, and off we go. Viewfinder app is excellent for doing this. You can actually go and see. Oh, I like this shot actually. I think we may have to take that. But you may be able to see here. I did find this, I think, incredible composition with these 2 vertical trees. You can't see the back one, but you see this front one. There's another one behind it that's unfortunately look like it's dying. It's shedding all its bark. But with the light, this composition is beautiful. However, kind of dropped the ball on the light a little bit. When I set it up, this is stunning. It is too bad. Okay. 10 minutes later, you see the light is starting to move back across the tree. I can't really get a feel for the brightness of the light yet. I'd like to place those at 6 though. Okay. It's going to take it a minute. Yes. Now we're starting to regain what I was looking for. And I had a panic moment. Panic moment. You look at something, you set it up, you're like, oh, this is beautiful. And then suddenly, it just disappears. Oh yeah, there we go. That's more like it. 1/16, F8, off we go. Hey, I want to thank you guys for coming today. I work hard at these videos, and having you guys watch them, enjoy them, subscribe, thumbs up, that all makes it totally worth it. If you have any comments, mention them in the comments, put them in the comments down below. If you enjoyed it, give me the thumbs up. Please, please, please subscribe. And I'll see you next week. It'll be a digital video next week. Film is not going to be super regular, but I really, really enjoy shooting film. So, all right, I will see you next time. Thank you for being here, and have a wonderful day.